Is anything wrapped at all? Mm-mm.
I literally took her phone off her. I was like, look, you just do done. She was like, you've totally changed my life.
And just a jumper without a t-shirt, that's just messed up.
And it really made me think about motherhood and all of us. And I was talking. Hello, my lovelies. How are we? Welcome back to a little weekly vlog. If you're new here, hello. I am Rhiannon Morgan. Everyone calls me Rhi. Welcome to the channel. First of all, can we just have a moment for the new jumper I found in Primark? Jumper, sweater. Sweater's an American thing, isn't it? Is it roll neck? It's not cowl neck? Is cowl neck more swoopy? I was looking for a jumper exactly this colour. I wanted a pink version of the black one I got that's really long, like a jumper dress that I wear all the time to just chuck over everything in this weather. But I found this in Primark. I didn't do a full video. I did a shorter, a reel, that kind of thing. And I found this, but it's my first time wearing it. I kind of love it. It's a little bit, I kind of would have wanted it a little bit if I could have been really picky, loose around here. But Bella actually put it on. It looked really good on her. But yeah, this is my something making me rather happy today. I've had a bit of an errand day. I've been for a blood test. Finally, I went to the GP. Was it 3 weeks ago? It's when I was given antibiotics. Yeah, it must have been 3 weeks ago. It's taken till now to book a blood test. So there's a system where you've got to go online and book them where I am. And yeah, finally had my blood test today. So I'm delighted to say I'm feeling loads better after being ill since sort of second week of October up until I only started feeling human the last couple of weeks for more than a day at a time. Thrilled and feeling better, but I thought it was quite sensible to go and check. So fingers crossed, the results will come in later this week and everything will be absolutely hunky-dory fine. But I did think it was worth checking. Was there something up? Like maybe if my, I don't know, iron levels are low or something, that my body's just running on half measures and that's why I can't fight off probably just basic germs. This is your sign, because sometimes I need people to tell me to look after yourself. And if you are due for a blood test, a checkup, dental something that you've been procrastinating, I know it's busy, I know it's Christmas, I know it's mental this time of year. It seems like there's multiple things every week where you've got to like go into the school for their singing one day and pick them up early and take them somewhere else. There's just so much on, isn't there? And I know the mental load on us as mothers is massive anyway, and this time of year it's a lot more. But if we don't take care of ourselves, then we end up getting ill, speaking from experience, and then feeling gross, and then we can't help anyone. So yeah, this is your sign from the universe. I also got my nail fixed. My nails, I have them done every 3-4 weeks, and they last so well. It's Builder by Yab, apparently. They normally are absolutely amazing, but I bashed my thumb on a drawer, and the whole like polish popped off as if it was a fake nail. They are actually my own nails, but anyway, the whole thing popped off. I did try and fix it. If you watched that, was that like a short or a reel? Or did stories? I don't know. I made such a mess of it. There are some things you should definitely leave to professionals. So we're adding to the list. I'm not allowed to cut my fringe after the mess I made hacking into the side of it during lockdown, and I'm now not allowed to do my own nails either. So I have ordered some press-on nails and glue, and if anything happens again in the future, because I had to fix it so I could film, and just it didn't have to look good like super up close, it had to look good like way back here. Yeah, if anything happens in future, I'm just going to stick a fake one on so I can get back to the salon, and that is my plan. Okay, so I'm going to go into my office now. I have made some little tweaks in there since I had a little bit of a rearrange with my computer. My old computer has now gone back I traded it in. I'm really pleased with the new one, but let me just show you some of the little additions I have made in there. It's the same desk and it's in standing position at the moment. The lights are in the same place when I film, so you'll often see me filming videos, you know, like this. That being the backdrop, and my camera goes on here, and then my laptop can go into here, and I can kind of stream if I'm doing live streams or whatever, or just film videos. Now I've swapped this around a little bit. I've got my new computer here and my laptop in the corner, but one of the biggest differences I've made, I've got a lot more cable clips. So let's see if I can find some closer by here. They look like this, and then the clips kind of stay in place. But what I've done is I did used to have a lot of hard drives and things. I mean, this is not a good example. This is a hard drive on the desk, and a lot of the work I do is stored on those. So I've stored them under here. My husband did screw these to the desk, but they can be stuck with sticky stuff that comes with it. And I've actually got 4 of them. And although I have got some cables still dangling down, I need to sort out. Largely, this is a lot neater because I did have a lot of this stuff down on the floor, and now it's up, which when it goes up and down with a sit-stand desk, it all stays in place. These are all different hard drives with different work on them, and these are just things I've got plugged in. This was an IKEA plant that I've stolen from that shelf, but these little ones, these are new ones. Little pack of 3 of them. I just don't normally have plant things on my desk, but I thought they looked cute to just add a little bit of colour. I thought it was nice with the pink. If you remember in a previous vlog, I went on a trip to London for an event that my business coach was running, and it was called Rise, and it was held in the Shangri-La in the Shard, which was amazing. What an amazing venue and what an amazing day. Came away feeling so inspired. But one of the big takeaways that I took away wasn't necessarily business specific, and it really made me think about motherhood and all of us. And I was talking to my best friend about this on the phone earlier, and what she was saying is we need to celebrate ourselves more. So often we have goals, things we want to get done. Maybe it's work related, maybe it's you want to get a room sorted in your house, you want to get prepared for something, whatever. So it could be work related, it could be personal related. But often we do these things and then it's like, okay, that's done, on to the next thing, and there's no celebration. And then we don't give ourselves credit for the things we get to achieve, the things we do. And hopefully we're doing this a lot for our children. And I know, my children's school will do superstars or whatever, and they get recognised for things in assembly. And I think as mums generally, I think we're pretty good at celebrating our children, but not necessarily celebrating ourselves. But then are we modelling that when they're adults that they don't get to celebrate themselves anymore? And that's not what I want for them. So if I want it for them, I need to do it for me. So we're going to start, I was talking to my best friend about this, I'm going to start celebrating more things, when something goes well, we got through something tough, achieve a goal, anything like that, we're going to start celebrating it more. Which brings me on to my podcast channel. So at the time of filming, it is very nearly at 1,000 subscribers. Now that's an itty bitty channel compared to this channel you're watching on, or my Disney channel, which I think I only started that in, 2021, but both of those channels are obviously a lot bigger than 1,000 subscribers. So why am I fussing about this little channel that's been a little bit of a passion project as my podcast channel? Well, ultimately I've been enjoying talking over there in a very raw and unedited way about things that I feel are important to talk about. So yeah, I'm talking about organisation and motherhood, but a lot of it comes from an as a person with ADHD kind of slant. So it's talking about organisation and productivity and things from an ADHD brain point of view, but also talking about autism a lot more. So while this channel, I do lots of vlogs and things, and I guess it's very like a visual thing, isn't it? Lots of vlogs and speed cleans and stuff, and I do edit the videos quite a lot. Over there, it's more of a chat. And originally when I started the podcast, I was putting the video episodes on this channel, and I thought, no, it needs to be separate, which has been a lot more work to build it. And in the short term, it would have been more sensible to leave them on here. But I felt that it was a very different type of thing. As in, if you're here for this kind of thing, a vlog, it's a very different type of video than a podcast where I'm just talking to camera. And honestly, it wouldn't matter if you don't look at the screen at all and just listen to it. So anyway, long story short, that channel is nearly at 1,000 subscribers. The children wanted to celebrate with me, so I've bought a plain cake from Sainsbury's and some writing icing, and they're going to go wild decorating it for me. And if and when we get past that 1,000 subscriber mark, then we're going to have some cake and eat it. And I'm looking forward to that. So let me know in the comments, do you celebrate yourself? And if not, can you start? What should you be celebrating? And this could be like little milestones. This could be anything. This could be managing to tackle a task or an organisation project or something you've been putting off and you did it and you're proud of yourself. Really, I just think we all need to start being a little more proud of ourselves because yes, we want to look after our children, but I keep thinking now about what I'm modelling for when my children are grown up. Do I want them to be the kind of mother that is amazing for their children, really shows up for their children, but totally neglects themselves? And I don't want that for my babies, even when they're, taller than me. So yeah, let me know in the comments which small thing, in fact the smaller the better, are you going to celebrate this week? Let me know, and let's hold each other accountable for celebrating the small wins. We did it. We got to 1,000 subscribers on the podcast channel. Thank you so much to everyone over there, and also thank you to you, lovely lot, for decorating this beautiful cake. I think you left it to your sisters, didn't you? Mm-hmm. You're going to help them eat it though, if you didn't know how to decorate it. Right, ready? We're going to blow it out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I've got to say, this is the first time, the third channel to get past the 1,000 subscriber marks. First time we've done celebrating, isn't it? We're going to do a lot more celebrating little milestones, aren't we? I think it's important.
Yes.
Yeah.
William,
Yeah.
you're starting a channel soon. Will we be getting you a cake?
I mean, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah? Work at it. Well, maybe we could get you a cake for your first 10 videos. It doesn't have to be external things that you're striving for. It could just be, I did something for a certain amount of time and I'm proud of that.
Because once I've reached like 10 videos, that's like pretty good. That keeps me going. After I've got there, it's easy to do the rest of them.
I think most people who start YouTube never get to making 10 videos. So there we go. Publish your first 10 videos and you can have a cake.
Yeah.
We like cake, don't we? An excuse for cake. So for Bella's Christmas concert, she has to be, what, Bells?
An evacuee.
An evacuee. So we've got this brown dress, all Amazon, a beret. What did you call it though?
A beret.
What did you call it before you called it a beret?
A beret.
A beret, yes. It's very good. We've got long socks, and these are your shoes that you wear for modern, aren't they? Mm-hmm. I think that's very, very evacuee. Zara did actually have to dress as an evacuee, and she had an entire costume from Amazon, but she did have like a little crossbody bag thing you could wear as well. So what are you doing in your Christmas concert this year?
World War II.
World War II. And I was quite excited this year, wasn't I? Why was I excited this year?
Because you were excited for me and Zara to perform together, but
in the same show. But what have they done? What have they done?
Separated.
So year 3, 4 and year 5, 6 have got their own concerts for the first time ever. So I was looking forward to seeing you both together. And no, we still got separate shows, but never mind. At least I get to go to twice the Christmas fun. Are you looking forward to doing your show? I can't wait to see you in it. You will make a beautiful little evacuee. Zara styled her costume herself. What was the brief, Zaz?
Oh, so we had to wear a Santa hat.
Check.
Yep, check. We weren't told to wear a tutu, but I just wanted one.
Fair enough. Fair
Black
enough.
bottoms,
Okay.
flares, leggings,
Okay.
trousers, anything.
Okay.
Christmas jumper. Check.
Okay, check,
And
check.
you need a t-shirt.
Well, otherwise it would be itchy next to your skin. You
Yeah.
wouldn't like that, would you?
And just a jumper without a t-shirt, that's just messed up.
Okay. Anyway, it's excellent. What are you doing in your school concert that is separate
We're
from
doing
Bella's? We've already
singing
established
and
that.
dancing.
Lovely. I can't wait to see it. It's very exciting. And you will stand out in that floofy tutu.
I know. It was the same as last year.
Yay. So this is all the stuff that the girls need for the school concert. I have just got these cruise bags to send in, one for each of them. And everything that's going to school has got to be labelled. The school asked for this, but quite frankly, even if they didn't, then I just really, if you don't label something, then you just can expect never to see it again. So these are the labels I use. If I put these into the care labels of clothes, they're machine washable after 24 hours. You can also put them on lunch boxes, things like that, and the dishwasher safe after 24 hours. I've been using these for years and years and years. I have got a discount code if you need to grab some. I have them with their school year on for sending to school, but for things that we're taking on holiday or on trips, I replaced the bit where it says year 3 there with my phone number, and I put +44 at the beginning. And then sometimes I just have Morgan family rather than Zara Morgan for some of them, things that are going to be shared. And I can't tell you how many times I've had a phone call going, hey, you've left a so-and-so in our establishment, and then I can retrieve lost property. So those are for Zara's things. Those are for Bella's. I'm going to get all these bagged up so they can be sent into school for the concerts. So it's a very important night in our Christmas calendar here in the Morgan household. It is the
Strictly
final. The children have gone from just wanting to watch the dances and being like, fast forward the boring bits, to really into it, and they've been voting every week. So the people that are in the final, remind me, are
JB and Lauren.
okay.
Sarah and Vita.
Chris and Diane, Tasha and Eliash.
And
That's it. So who does everyone want to win, and who does everyone will think will win?
Me. I want Chris and Diane to win.
Do you think they'll win?
No.
Okay, who do you think will win?
I think JB and
Lauren.
or Tasha and Eliash.
Okay, well, who do you want to win? Who do you think will win?
I don't know. I'd quite like it to be like JB and Lauren. I just think they're like very good.
They are very good.
I think they're the best personally.
They're all amazing.
However, Chris and Diane, I feel like are going to win. Just like
I mean, Chris is amazing what he's managed to learn how to do, and Diane for being able to teach him when you can't show someone. I don't understand. It blows my mind. Bella, who do you want to win? Who do you think will win?
I don't mind who wins.
You don't mind who wins?
I'll be
Okay.
happy for anyone who wins.
Okay.
But I think Chris is going to win.
You think Chris is going to win? Okay. Well, we are going to have to find out. It does mean until Christmas Day at least, because obviously, if you've ever watched any of our Christmas Day vlogs, and there is a very, very long vlog where I strung together 10 years of Christmases, but you'll see that you do like dancing along to the Strictly on Christmas Day, don't you?
Always.
So we will have that to look forward to still. But this is the last, normal Strictly of the year. How do we feel about that?
how is 2024 going so fast?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly how I feel. Well, you summed it up
Last
right
year
there.
was like COVID years, and
Well,
sort of
last couple of years. It's
but-
just, this year has just sped up. It's like a blink of an eye. Absolutely flown, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Who's ready to dance? All with you.
I'm just gonna relax.
Yeah, William, everyone always notices this. I get so many comments going, the girls are just going for it dancing, and William's just sitting there chilling, letting it all go to his head.
Daddy! It's who's gonna win! Wait!
24.
I want Chris to win.
Cute
I
50 seconds.
want Sarah to win. I want Tasha to win. I want JB to win.
No, Chris. Chris.
Magic.
It's gonna be Chris.
Yes. Wait a minute. There's more to it.
Is he crying?
So we are heading out for a meal, and it is Christmas. I was just going to wear, like a plain dress or whatever, but we decided to go jazzy because it's Christmas. And if you cannot go sparkly at Christmas, when can you? So the girls have got their dresses that I picked up for them in Primark, and I'm wearing this dress that I found in H&M. I'm a little bit like fiddling with the back because it's my bra showing, but other than that, I'm quite liking it, with boots. It was between 3, and lots of you voted as to which one I should keep. I ended up keeping this one and the bow one. They were the ones I felt nicest in. So who is ready to go out for food?
Me.
Me too. Who's feeling super Christmassy already?
Me.
What about you, Daddy? Are you feeling super Christmassy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the only one who's being like
Ooh.
festive because I'm wearing a red polo shirt in this Christmas.
Hello, I am literally sparkling. I'm
We
like a
did
disco
discuss
ball.
this.
I look like a bauble. The girls literally have like baubles on their heads.
I thought I was going
That's
grey with the
Christmassy.
girls, and I said to you, do you want to go grey? Do you want me to go grey with the girls, or do you want me to go Christmas jumpers
I
with you?
didn't mind.
Come on, you had the chance.
We are on the home stretch of school now, meaning it's that bonkers last week of term where I'm in school almost as much as the children at this stage. I have kind of tried to divide and conquer. I've only managed to get like 1 ticket for each performance. There's a total, I think, 5 performances between the girls. So I'm sending my husband this afternoon. Then we've got to go and watch the girls do their dancing tonight. And then I think my auntie's going to go and watch Bella for me in the afternoon. I'm going to go in the night, and then I'm going to see Bella Wednesday. My husband's going to see her the other day, and then I've got to take them somewhere for the choir. But then, long story short, I think today and possibly tomorrow are my last like full child-free work days until January when they go back to school. So I'm really looking forward to having them home, but equally I'm going to admit feeling a little bit overwhelmed that how am I going to fit it all in, like trying to work and have them home and everything. So today the focus has got to be productivity, finish up as much as possible, and try not to worry about things like how many presents are wrapped under the tree. None. Is most of my Christmas shopping done? Mostly. I've got 1 or 2 little bits to get, and some stuff for our eldest, who really sent me a list very late and mostly wants really random things like a symbol, like not attached to anything, just like a circle of metal, just some really random things. So there's some things that he wants, and some things I need to tell Santa to get him. So a couple of bits there, but is anything wrapped yet? No, nothing. Is anything wrapped for Bella's birthday, which is a few days after Christmas? Not a bit. Have I even ordered Bella's birthday t-shirt? No, not yet. Am I panicking? Trying not to. Anyway, it's going to have to be work now, get through some work stuff, and then get on with some trying to find, like, I think I have ordered, I haven't even got all the gift wrap. I've got some at the attic, try and get some of that down later. Oh, I don't know. It's a lush time of year, isn't it? It's the most magical time of year and all that. But who are the makers of the magic? Us mums. So is that magical for us? It will be when it's all done. Up until it's done, is it magical? No, not really. With some editing. Hope it all gets done super quick. Oh, it's just one of those days I really need to be able to like switch on like my ADHD hyperfocus. When I can slip into a hyperfocus, it's like the rest of the world falls away. That's what I need for today. Not one of those days where I'm like, hey, I have all these great ideas. It's like, no, this is one of those days, brain, please just tune in to what you're supposed to be doing and stop getting distracted. Please. So last night was super cute. Got to go and watch the girls dancing, just observing a normal class. It wasn't a show or anything, but it was really nice to see what they've been working on because I'm not normally allowed to watch, and it's just super lovely. So Zara had one of her concerts yesterday. My husband went. I'm trying to like juggle it so that they've got someone watching them in every performance. I am going to see Zara tonight. My auntie is going to watch Bella at lunchtime, and then I'm going to see her tomorrow lunchtime, and my husband's going in the night. I think it's just like head fry this time of the year, isn't it? The other thing I just really feel I have to talk about is documentary I saw on. I watch on demand, don't I? I don't actually watch anything on the channel, but you know what I mean. On the channel for on-demand service for on-demand. But it was on Channel 4 or E4 or something. It's called Swiped, the school that took smartphones away. I can't remember the exact word. The school that banned smartphones or took smartphones away. Basically, there was an experiment where children and a bunch of adults as well actually had their smartphones taken away for 21 days, and they observed the effects. And it was so eye-opening. Just there were some horrifying bits in it as well, like absolutely make me want to go and hug my babies and never let them go. Horrifying. However, I do feel there were a few points in there that were missed. So I'm actually going to do a video about it. Now, part of this makes me super nervous because I know it's a really sensitive topic, and I know that a lot of people have very emotive responses to it. And I know that making this video and putting it on the internet might leave me open to trolling, in effect, bringing grief to my door. But equally, I don't think a lot of people know about the restrictions that are available. And in fact, even in the documentary, it was Matt and Emma Willis who were the presenters of the documentary, said they had no clue how to do restrictions on their phones or their children's phones. And I do know how to do that because I do it and have been doing it for a long time. So I kind of think I'm just going to sit down and film it now and see how it comes out actually. But my plan is to discuss the documentary. It might turn into like a little mini series, and I thought about doing this before I saw the series actually, to do a video about how to use restrictions. It's going to have to be on iPhone. Apologies Android users, I haven't got a clue how to turn those things on, let alone anything else, but iPhone restrictions and how to set those up for your children, because ultimately you can make your children, if you're like kids, teenagers, wherever, have got an iPhone, you can make them, oh my goodness, I've got to turn the boiler off. Boiler's just booted on. I can't film it. It's fine just chatting to you in a vlog, but I can't film and sit down ready with that going on. How annoying is that? What was I saying? iPhone restrictions. So I was having a chat with a friend of mine. Her year 8 daughter was going on a school trip and she wasn't going to be allowed her phone for 5 days, and she said she was really looking forward to this, as in the mum was looking forward to this, because she felt that her child was kind of really addicted to her screen. And I said, well, haven't you just got restrictions set up? She's like, no, I have no idea how to do that. I literally took her phone off her. I was like, look, you just do done. She was like, oh, you've totally changed my life. I think a lot of people don't know how to do this, and I only know how to do it because I'm a little bit of a geek on the quiet, little bit of a tech geek, most specifically a little bit of an Apple geek. For years I've tend to watch the Apple conferences as they come out. I'm just a bit of a nerd like that, okay? I find it fascinating. So I know how these things work, and I just kind of assumed that everyone knew how it worked, but apparently they don't. So I'm gonna put those videos together. Like I said, it might be one long video, it might be a few little mini videos just explaining what I do. Obviously this is a very personal thing, and what's best for your child only you know, because you were their mum, and then you know what's best for your own child, and that is actually what's best. What you decide is best for your own family is what's best for your own family. So I'm not telling anyone what they should do. However, I think it might be helpful, and the people I have spoken to said it would be super helpful to do a video showing what I do, because not everyone knows how to do that. But I think sometimes when we do take for granted what comes naturally to us, perhaps, and what we know, not everyone knows. It's like my auntie's amazing at sewing, and then when she watches me struggling, she's like, well, that's so simple, why can't you do it? Because it's simple to her. Or when did anyone see that reel thing where I tried to do my own nail and I made what a hash of it? Like, it should have been the simplest thing, just painting my nail, and I made such a mess of it because I can't do that. That's not within my wheelhouse. And obviously people that are good at painting nails are like, well, you just do that and then it's done, and they just can't understand why I made such a mess. Should that boiler be making that much of a noise? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing that's not normal. I should probably get my husband to look at that. With all that being said, I am going to attempt now to record that video, which might turn into a couple of videos. Plus, I'm going to try and film 2 podcast episodes, because ultimately I'll have more than a noisy boiler to contend with come the end of the week, because I'll have all my family home, and trying to film with everyone home is challenging. I can vlog, I can do little snippety bits or whatever. I will vlog Christmas Day, more for me than for you, apologies, but mostly for my memories. I love filming that, but I wouldn't attempt to film a sit down video, where I've got like my lights and a sit down video with the children home. Not out of choice, I wouldn't. So I'm going to try and just batch film as much as I can, so I can do a little bit of editing and stuff when they're home, but I don't have to be like, shh, mummy's trying to film something. You ready for your show?
Yes!
Okay, let's go, I can't wait.
Sing and caroling out in the snow. They'll be sharing the stories and tales of glories of Christmas in long, long ago.
Zara was an absolute flippin' superstar, honestly. She was so animated with the singing. I know I was a bit like, oh, why are the school doing this? Because they've always done an infants show and a juniors show forever. And I was like, finally, both girls and juniors, just do one set show, see them both at once. Then they split it into a 3-4 show and a 5-6 show. And I was like, really? But I do get it. Normally, the year 3, 4, 5s would just kind of sit on the benches, maybe get up on the stage once, and the year 6s would have the main parts, quite rightly, because their last year in primary school. Zara got to do a lot more than she would have done if they'd just done the show all together. It was only 45 minutes, which I actually think was much better for the children and probably the parents too, especially, I mean, I didn't, obviously, because I don't have small ones anymore, but especially the parents bringing smaller children with them to watch. All in all, although I was a bit like, why are they doing this? I think it was probably better for the children. So I've got Bella's show later. My husband is now not working today, so he's going in the afternoon. I'm going in the night. I am back to editing. I managed to film 3 videos for my main channel and 1 podcast yesterday. I'm going to try and do 1 more podcast episode and 1 more video for my main channel today because the children are in school tomorrow, half of which I'm with them doing some sort of carol singing thing. And then they're home for 2 weeks, which is lush, but obviously I'm not going to get much else done. So I'm just going to crack on with that as much as I can. I filmed, they say there's 4 videos yesterday. I was so wiped out. It's weird how doing that all day really does drain me. I normally only film 1, maybe 2 videos in a day and then I go and do something else. And actually, although a lot of people say, you know, batch your tasks, and that's very much advice for productivity, batch your tasks, because it's easier to stay in one zone. I actually disagree with that from an energy conservation point. I think it's definitely productive to batch tasks where you can, as in I already have my lights on, or you know, it makes sense from that point of view in that I'm not context switching and losing time that way. But I was so drained yesterday that I don't think I'll do another full day of filming like that again if I can help it. I think I'll just switch back to what I normally do, which is if I'm going to film, I film like a sit down video, not like vlogs like this. This is really low pressure. But you know, if I'm filming something where I'm like, I want to say this and I don't want to fumble my words, I want to get it out, I'll generally film in the morning and then do other stuff that is less energetic later in the day. And I think I've just got to go back to doing that because that seems to be what works for me. And I don't know if this is an ADHD thing or just learning to appreciate your energy levels and work in flow with your energy levels rather than trying to like force yourself to do things that your body's not really there for. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you like to do like one thing and like do it all day, or is that very boring? Or would you rather like mix up what you're doing through the day, either in your work day or your home life? Like cleaning, would you rather like clean all day and get it done, or do you power hours? I think as much as I would love to be the kind of person that spends all day doing something, I just don't think it's for me. Anyway, I'm going to take off the Christmas jumper because the videos I'm filming will be going out in January. I've already hidden my Christmas. Have I hidden it? Oh no, I haven't. I've got a like bauble Christmas tree thing, which I'm just sticking out of the way because that won't make sense in January. And yeah, take off the jumper, which is good because these lights are quite warm anyway. Take off the jumper, film, hopefully edit a ton, hopefully get loads done, be super productive, and then go see my other baby in her concert before the last day of school tomorrow. And then Christmas really is here. I'm so not. Am I ready for Christmas? I did do a video inside of my Patreon talking about what my children are having for Christmas, and if you saw that, then you know, doing pretty well with most of it. Is anything wrapped at all? Not yet. Christmas is coming, and I feel like I can't relax till that's done. And yeah, it's still not done. Yeah, fingers crossed that won't be a last minute exercise. So my little evacuee, are you ready to brave the weather?
Yeah.
Yes, it is literally like throwing it bucket loads down. So we're just gonna try and get there as dry as possible. I can't wait to see you in your concert.
The station, today's the day. Evacuation, they're sending everyone away. We're heading for adventure in the country. But what for? We're not sure. I hope they like me. I hope I don't get left behind. I really, really hope they don't expect me to milk a cow. I don't know how.
Bella was absolutely amazing in her school concert and made a very beautiful evacuee. We got well.
I got the back 2 legs for the stroid that's been in construction for 2 days.
Is it finished?
Yes.
Oh, good. How many days on average is it taking you to finish a droid?
3 to 5, I think.
3 to 5. So is it worth the wait?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And it's last day of term, so even William, who's in secondary school, is a non-uniform Christmas jumper stuff. Sorry, what are you doing?
I put my stuff in this.
Oh, that's cool. So these are the bits that come out of your advent calendar.
And so this is in order.
Did beads come out of that originally? It's cool. It's cool. What are you girls having today?
I haven't opened it yet.
Okay.
Is it day 19?
I don't know because
19, right?
I'm not sure.
Can you believe it's the last day of term?
No.
It's flown by, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It also means it's Christmas in not many days, but not many days after that, this one goes double digits.
I know what I
Double flipping digits. Oh,
So
don't tell your sister yet. Don't tell your sister yet, 'cause I've got the same thing. That's it. Well done for not spoiling it. Good girl. Oh, did you have the one that fell down yet? 'Cause you didn't have anything yesterday because it fell down the hole, didn't it?
The Cinderella necklace.
I shoved my finger down the hole
You
and
fished it
tried
out
to
for her,
find
did
the
you?
necklace.
You're a good big sister. What have you girls got today?
An Aurora clip.
That's beautiful. You can never have too many princess clips.
Never.
Look at this. Look at this.
Excellent. Excellent. So that's the children all in school for their last day. I'll actually be following the girls to school at lunchtime because I'm doing lifts to some choir singing thing that they're doing. So I'll be taking them and some of their friends to that for this afternoon. So while they're in school, I will be doing my last little bit of quiet work. Listen to the quiet. Yeah, that's not going to last much longer. It's going to be lovely. Lovely to have them home, but need to get on. The wrapping situation, I know it's not ideal, and next year I'm not going to do this to myself. Normally I don't quite do this to myself. We're very close to Christmas. Obviously I've wrapped the presents for the teachers. Those are ready to go. I'm just going to take those up to the school when I go later. But yeah, wrapping, it'll be done. I hope it'll be done. Plenty of time for Christmas. You're going to have to watch the Christmas Day vlog to find out if anything's wrapped or just thrown under a blanket on the floor. And earlier on this vlog I was talking about ordering some press-on nails. I have bought these. I'm not planning to use them much, but I thought, because I always have really neutral nails, if what happens before happened again, I can't get to the salon to have it fixed, it's better to stick one of those on than to make a right old hash of my own nails. So that's my plan. These are my insurance policy. I'm going to keep them in the house. Hopefully I won't need them, but that's going to be better than making a mess myself. I know I said I'm also not allowed to cut my own fringe. These are actual instructions from my hairdresser, but I am wondering, because I kind of do my hair in heatless curls a lot more now. I wonder, should I grow out my fringe? The main reason, I'm going to be honest, the main reason I got a fringe was because I used to do this and then this with my hair all the time when it was sort of in front of my face, and I'd end up with a really messy kind of zigzaggy parting and it would just annoy me. And I feel like when I have a fringe, the fringe stays put because I don't flop my hair about side to side. But I was wondering, thoughts or inspiration or ideas or whatever, I'm open to suggestions. Should I maybe grow out my fringe into, I know we say fringe in the UK, not bangs, but long bangs? Thoughts on that? Thoughts on that for a change? I don't know. My hair does grow quite quickly, and if I hate it, I can always cut it again. But it would be less kind of high maintenance, 'cause at the moment I've got to have it cut quite frequently because I like it between my eyebrows and my eyelashes, which then grows out very quickly, and then it's annoying, and I get people going online, you should cut your fringe, it's too long. It's like, I know, but I haven't got to a hairdresser yet. So yeah, thoughts on long bands for my face shape. I've watched those videos going, well, if your face shape is this or if your face shape is that, you should have this head. And I'm just like, what's my face shape? I don't, square? Right, I can't even identify my own face shape. So anyway, probably hairdressers amongst you will be able to answer that question for me and advise. I had my blood test results. Just kind of filling you in on all the things right now. And I had my blood test results and I'm thrilled to say they're all good. All good. Unsurprising because I'm actually feeling better. And perhaps if I'd had blood tests a few weeks ago, it would have picked up something else. I don't know. But good to know that all the things seem to be working. It's just thyroid and iron and all the things. So I am feeling so much better than I was. I am really trying to go to bed early, so I'm avoiding burning out because I think a lot of the failure to recover is failing to rest. So I'm on course for doing all of that. I have got a Christmas jumper to put on today, but I am about to jump on my walking pad and do some walking and working. I get really warm doing that, so I'm going to put my Christmas jumper on before I go and get the girls to take them to choir. So I am now going to edit the next video that you're going to see, which, you know, I said I was filming a video about the documentary about the school that took away mobile phones and the take on that. That turned into 3 videos I've already filmed and 2 more I plan to film. So fingers crossed that will be helpful. But also, I get really nervous when I talk about things like this on the internet that I know really upset people. So hopefully everyone will be kind in the comment section, fingers crossed. That is my intention. My intention is not to offend anyone, just to kind of share what I'm doing and what we know, because what I find works for me. And hopefully that will help some people. So I'm going to finish editing the first of those videos now. I will pop those into my Patreon and all of them as soon as they are live, but the first of those I'm going to put on screen for you to click on and watch now, and also my Christmas Eve and day vlog as soon as that is live. So click on one of those or hang out with me a little bit more in my Patreon, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas.